Hello everyone, this is Kuroshiro and I'm here to explain to you how Hermit works. Fully detailed explained. So let's get into it, shall we? This should be an only 5-minute video, but this is Hermit, Alva, our newest hunter who is currently coming out. He is Luca's mentor as well, so he will have similar attributes similar to Luca. Now then, first and foremost, what this says is basically Alva can manipulate electrical currents, similar to Luca, of course. Now, his main skill is he can deal damage, which is 1.2. He can deal 1.2 basic attack, which means if you hit a merc twice, instead of steel will lasting for another 15 seconds, he'll be immediately downed. Here, as we can see, he deals 1.2 damage. Now then, this is his second skill. Basically, when he links Cypher, as you can see here, survivors will have two polarity. One is red, one is blue. You can basically think about it as yin and as yang. And we'll go further on into how this works. See here, Alva is sending a I'm using my fingers. Alva is sending a red ball. The red ball sucks in the blue polarity. It's basically like Prospector, but with electrical currents. And when they get sucked in, they will be sucked towards the center of the circle and will be stunned for 2 seconds. Here, as we can see, gets the basic hit. This is one of his main skills. This basically is saying that Alva can link up to 5 ciphers at a time. The survivors who are decoding the 5 ciphers will be decoding at 50%, and the other 35% will be transmissioned towards other ciphers. And the rest of the 15% will be lost regardless, because you'll be only decoding at 85%. Now, don't get me wrong, I can read Chinese. 35% 的进度会传输平分配在其他破连接的密码机。I don't know if this is saying that it'll be 35% on all other 4 ciphers or 35% divided by 4, if you know what I mean. But then, like, if it's the first option, then that doesn't counter Cypher Rush. It's better if it was the latter option. And Fortnite themselves as well, they want to counter Cypher Rush, so I believe that it'll most likely be the latter option. The latter option, that it'll be decoding other 4 ciphers as, you know, divided by 4, so then it's kind of like, I don't know, 8 to 9% cipher decoding progress per cipher, depending on how many they link. But here, as we can see, it just shows you how it's linked. As you can see, when you're decoding, you can change your yin and yang form, your red and blue polarity form. Now then, this is his main skill. Let's just move back a little bit, so then I can explain. So see here, see how everyone is red, and then Hermit is red too. So basically what this is doing is Hermit changed to blue, so then like he can stun the survivors. His max presence is basically his volt ball goes up into the air and he can shoot from a distance. This circle basically tells you the AoE effect. And here, as you can see, it shoots, it barely gets them by the edge, and now what happens is they get sucked in, and then if you press it again, Alva will teleport immediately down, stunning for another 2 seconds. This basically means sharing. Sharing is caring. When Alva deals damage to a survivor, if the survivor has the same electrical current as the current survivor who is being hit, so here, as we can see, the explorer is being hit, the prisoner gets damage as well. The damage will be shared. Which is why Alva has 1.2 basic hit. If you know what I mean. So then, like, it's kind of like he deals like a little bit more than half of a normal hit and a little bit half of another normal hit. But then, like, if it's divided across 4 survivors, it'll be considered as 0.3 hit, which is like a little bit more than a chip. A chip is like 0.5. No, sorry, I'm gonna explain this properly. Okay, Alva does 1.2. If it's 2 survivors, it deals 0.6, which means it is considered a little bit more than a chip. Right, a little bit more than a chip. Now, if 4 survivors have the same currents, it'll be divided by 4. So then 1.2 divided by 3, which means everyone will have to be hit like 8 times. Well, no, not 8. 4 times. No wait, 8 times. Yeah, it should be 8 times. But basically, once you're in, you basically know. But like, so it's 0.2, and a half is 0.6, and another half is 0.3. A basic chip is 0.5, and then like, so you basically need to hit the survivor with the same current twice to get them to 1 chip. But in exchange for the 1 chip, you're hitting 4 survivors, which is really good. This is the only reason why Alva is 1.2 of a normal hit compared to normal hunters who's only at 1. Right? And yeah, this is basically it. This is basically it. Boom. And then he should be able to hit there. And yes, this is Alva, and this is the skill description. I hope it helps, but I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.